Hi listeners, welcome to your daily cup of coffee with Charu, where hopefully with a hot cup of coffee, we discuss how to tackle the day and the week ahead based on the astrological aspects that are dominating the sky. We have talked of the Pluto intensity that these few days are bringing up as it's about to go retrograde on 27th of April, but we have also mentioned the supportive aspects that are available to us during this intense time, which can be helpful for successful actions. We will go deeper into those helpful, supportive aspects over this optimistic, active, curious, and chatty Gemini moon that we have today. You can listen to these daily updates to gauge the influences we are under and how we can navigate them together, either on YouTube or across the podcast platforms, which are Anchor, Spotify. I will leave the links in the description for you. My name is Charu and I am your host on this journey. So let's begin. Mars trines Jupiter today, a positive aspect which is available to our mind Mercury, the ruler of today's Gemini moon, today's emotional state. So, today in this emotional state, we have the capacity within our mind to tap into this positive driving force. Mars is the fight in us, the drive in us, and it's very much out of bounds till 24th of March 2021. Very much empowered by venturing out of its normal ecliptic borders. When Mars is out of bounds, as it is till 24th of May 2021, our drive has incredible vision and perspective, which is beyond its comfort zone, and it's ready to act out of our normal limits. And in Gemini, our drive is more effectively directed to work on new ideas, new intellectual pursuits, making connections. This is the beautiful aspect that Mars out of bounds is making with Jupiter today, which has a positive impact on both our drive as well as our mindset. In the midst of death, we are in life. That's the gist of Mars trine Jupiter happening during this very intense Pluto transit. Out of bounds, Mars in Gemini is the uncontainable artist, the uncontainable speaker, writer, creator, the uncontainable, unconventional thinker within us. And Jupiter today is adding enthusiasm, encouragement, progressive, optimistic philosophy, and faith to further flourish this artist, this speaker, this creator, this unconventional thinker within all of us. It is supporting the fighting spirit in all of us. And while the powerful unconscious forces which have been unleashed by Pluto would put these ideas to test, it would also enrich them to make them less frivolous and more lucrative. Pluto is ruthless, but it filters what we want from what our deeper self truly needs. Mars in Gemini will help us ideate many ideas, many things that we want from our future expansionary path. And Pluto, which is truth, which is what we truly need, is going to help us filter those out over the course of next 2 or 3 days, as Pluto will make a hard aspect with Mars tomorrow and the next 2 3 days. We'll have to make a little bit of compromise over the multiple ideas we are generating right now. It's a great idea to generate and spawn new ideas because that's what Mars Jupiter is encouraging us to do. But know that we'll have to compromise, and that seeming compromise would be essentially leading us to the most successful idea of them all, or the one that is best in our interest out of the many that we're going to spawn right now. Our individual identity, power, even our sexual energy is best expressed right now through words, through communication, through ideation. But remember, there are multiple ways multiple philosophies, and multiple viewpoints. Everybody would be very enthusiastic and strongly driven to express their own viewpoints, philosophies, and ideas and ways. Words have power over our own life, but our words don't control another's actions. Something to keep in mind as we all would try to prove our own points, not just today, but over the next 2 3 days. We simply cannot transform what we condemn with our words within or outside ourselves. Remember that. We simply cannot transform what we condemn with our words within or outside ourselves. There are always multiple paths, multiple views, multiple ways to express ourselves. We right now have the drive and the opportunity to explore all of them. And in that pursuit, someone could come with a strong perspective which might appear as if they're trying to put our idea down or our thought process down. It can appear to our ego in that fashion, even though it might be a simple difference in opinion. We take a deep breath, walk off the anger if it comes up. We write an angry letter if we must, or email, but we don't send it off to them. This is something which needs outlet just purely for its expression. And then with that drive, we put all that steam into researching the hell out of whatever idea we want to pursue. Write that book we have been putting off. Research the latest gadget that is going to make life easier for us or make it easier for us to connect with others. Open the social media account or charge it up, or the social platform, charged it up. Air your talents. Play that favorite musical instrument or learn to play one. Use this immense energy, which could be rife with friction, to filter and focus your voice, your mind, your ideas right now. You have a lot of support from Jupiter right now to expand whatever you originate and work on right now. Our mind is the most powerful tool we have, and it's been given an extra impetus, faith, and wings to fly higher. I have always seen when Mars Pluto in conjunction happens, which will happen over the course of next 2 days, we'll feel it exact on Sunday and on Monday. I have always seen that play out in global events, in diplomacy, or lack thereof in global leadership talks. There are always power plays of words that come up. They're usually outer translation of inner need for control, and that normally translates into angry and irrevocable words. And we can see them play out in global events. But with Jupiter trine, we always have the potential for this to help us grow. Because from that experience, which can be rude yet honest, can come a much healthier way forward, which is based on authenticity. I'm a Scorpio, so that's my philosophy, that one step forward in truth is always better than many, many frivolous diplomatic discussions which don't lead anywhere. So, in global events, we can see that one step forward in truth, which can come through some rudeness or honesty, whichever way you want to call it, as well play out. But as I said, in our personal capacity, we have a lot of potential to add wings to our thoughts, to our voice, to our communication and networking projects that we have been working on. Jupiter adds another layer of growth, another layer of potential, another layer of faith in this becoming possible. But Mars in Gemini always finds many, many projects to work on. It increases it because it's a very fertile creative ground that Mars and Gemini create. So it likes to do multiple things at a time. It's the multitasker within us. So Pluto, our own self authenticity, will try to narrow that down, which one is what you truly need and what you want, because you might want many things, but there is one of those that you truly need, and it will ask you to focus that after you have spawned many new ideas, which is what we should be doing right now. Over the next 2 or 3 days, then we'll narrow them down based on what is truly yours, what truly brings you the kind of progress, the kind of forward growth you're looking for. So good luck for that, and I'll see you after Monday. Thank you.